intersection between business and technology. I daily deal with AI, digital transformation, technology, and how to apply all these in the business ecosystem. But what troubles me most actually is the future, the EDI applied to the future of our democracy. We are entering in an area where AI does not just create images, texts, nice videos, but basically it shapes our beliefs, it shapes our emotion and our political choices. And we're completely unprepared, I believe, to this shift. When we think governing the public affairs, we generally think about create consensus from one side and legislating from the other side. And we focus on the first. Imagine political competitors never truly exist. Digital candidates, synthetic personas, designed to look appealing, to say the right things, to always be agreeable. And these candidates can collect millions of votes, and then, based on the democracy mechanism of each country, these votes can be shifted to individuals, to real individuals with no legitimacy, with no competencies, and probably with ideas quite far from the digital personas that have collected the trust of the citizens. And does not stop here. We could even see there are different cases around the world about candidates who persist, real candidates, persist beyond their mortality. I give you an example of Italy. In Italy, during the last election, there was a political party who brought on the symbols the name of a former Prime Minister, Silvio Berlusconi, for Silvio Berlusconi, Presidente. The point, Berlusconi was already dead. So today, this is a kind of communication tactics, communication strategy. Tomorrow, it could be a full, complete campaign built around living, breathing representation of the dead candidates. And technically, all of you knows is we are very close to make all these things happen. We're one step away. It's just a term of someone deciding to cross the line. And if we think all of this apply to democracy, to represent a democracy where prime ministers are not elected, but are chosen by a parliament of elected people, you can see globally how this can be even worse than that is. The large-scale control of AI, of these tools, AI tools combined with the cognitive influence of AI, bring us to scenarios out of control. And let me be provocative. We could even choose to live in a future governed by AI. It's a dystopian future, but we could choose. Maybe that future would be more efficient, more pragmatic, more calmer than today, with such troubles we see around with the actual politics. Perhaps that's the path, I don't know. But we must choose, we must define our way, our future. If we leave the future to choice, being on the choice decided, will be who is owning the power, is owning the data to the chaos. So what we do? We must act quickly, we must act together. We need rules, clearly rules, defining who can stand as a candidate to ensure real human being can run for office, and to define boundaries of how AI can be used building the consensus. Okay, I'm finished. Let's stay on the top of our policymaker to make this topic the first in the agenda for the next future. Thank you.
Francesco. Next on stage, you can